political standoff continues. Nicholas Hack has more now from Dhaka.
Senegal has a long history of welcoming migrants and refugees from West Africa and beyond. There's a big Lebanese community here who fled the 1980 civil war. There's also the Malians and the Ghanaians who have come here more recently. All of them come here to seek stability. And among these communities, there's also the Gambians. Now, each of these communities have their own neighborhoods, their own restaurants, their own places of worship, except Gambians. They don't. Why? Well, that's because for the past 22 years since Yahya Jammeh took power, and many of them have fled across the border into Senegal, well, they've been under threat from security forces, Gambian security forces. They've been known to abduct members of the opposition who have sought refuge here in Senegal. They've been known to threaten them. And so there's a long-standing history of Gambians entering or observing the Gambians who are here in exile. Remember, Gambians and Senegalese consider themselves one people, two nations that were divided by colonial history. Senegal was a former French colony, Gambia was a former British colony, but both share the same ethnic makeup, the same language. They speak Wolof, they are Mandangs, they are Jola. And so there's a long-standing brotherly kind of understanding between the two nations. If there were a military intervention, then Senegal will lead it. But as we speak at the moment, the United Nations say thousands of women and children especially are fleeing Gambia and crossing the border into Senegal. Meanwhile here, the Gambians that have been in exile for decades are hoping to see an end to Yahya Jammeh's rule. And some of them do want a military intervention so that they can finally return to their homeland.
To Syria now.